for a little.
It's a make or miss league.
It's a make or miss league.
Make. Miss.
It's a make or miss league.
Oh, Zion, yes it is. Make organized chaos. This sequence just before the half. Fantastic defense from the Bucks, but better offense, right, from the Suns. Richard, how do you stop the Suns when they are doing that 0.5 shoot, drive, or pass within half a second?
You can't stop them. That's why this is the way you're supposed to play basketball. Now, if you have an individual that's dominant, that's one thing, but this is the way you're supposed to play basketball. This is how it was created, so there is no way to stop it.
Yeah, you stop them by scoring more points. That's the only way you can stop.
Well, I mean, it was good. I said this at the top of the show. Like, this is generally good defense through these 12 passes, but it's just a lot, right? It moves you around. It tires you.
The ball moves faster than the players.
Right.
The ball moves faster than any player.
Yes.
That's
so if the players are chasing
the ball,
and it's only a half second when it's moving around, there you go. Miss water. Mikal Bridges dropping 27 points on 15 shots last night. Perkins, is he the perfect wing in today's game?
He is, because he's a star in his role. And this is a prime example why people should hold the corners. Get to those corners, hold your spot. He don't go outside his body. He do everything that they ask him to do. He don't try to do anything more. He knocks down shots, 1-2 dribble pull-ups, and he locks up on the other end. He is the perfect wing. And he's only 24 years of age. He haven't even scratched the surface of his prime yet.
No, it's impressive watching young players play within themselves at a high level, right? Because that's what you never see. Well, not many times in this postseason have we ever said Devin Booker was trying to do too much, or DeAndre Ayton was trying to do too much. All of these guys have been within themselves for this entire run.
Make precision. Book was locked in last night. 7 of 12 from 3. How many different ways, Richard, can this man beat you?
Well, all of them apparently, and look, I know he's not a percentage great three-point shooter, but there's a different, not all percentages are created equal. Like, he hits tough shots, he takes tough shots, he wants them in high-level moments, but with a player like him, you have to avoid letting him shoot, especially with that range, but you just can't just give him those type of opportunities.
I mean, he's one of the most prolific, efficient scorers in the game today. You talking about a two-guard that shoot almost 50% from the field, not just for the playoffs, but for the season, right? He does a great job of getting to his spots, and even when you watch him in the warm-ups and pregame, he's practicing. Like, you see him mimicking those movements to get to those certain spots.
Miss work. I love this video. Here's Shaquille O'Neal finding out on NBA TV last night it was his last segment of the season. His vacation starts now. I believe that's Kenny in the video, too. Shaq took off his pants.
No, Shaq wasn't wearing pants.
I see. No, he wasn't wearing. He was. Are those his drawers? Where are we at this? I think they put that towel.
Oh, no.
There you go, Kendrick. Is that how you celebrate, too, after the finals are over?
I'm just saying, man. You know, us heavyweights, we celebrate.
Why are you going to disrespect Shaq like that?
I mean, Shaq is a heavyweight.
I'm talking about putting your face on his body.
Actually, that's making Shaq look good, to be honest. Thank you,
I love it. I love it. All right, guys, we've got some news around the NBA outside of the two teams in the finals. Dame Lillard still dealing with speculation. His future with the Blazers could be in doubt. Portland hiring Chauncey Billups, of course, as their new head coach last month. And according to our Adrian Wojnarowski today, Scott Brooks is finalizing a deal to become Billups' top assistant. Yesterday at Team USA practice, Lillard refused to take the bait when asked about his relationship with the team. Take a listen here.
But anything that I have to say, I'm going to say it directly to Neil, and I'm going to address it directly with my team. So I don't really have nothing to say to you guys about it. You know, it's a lot of things being said, and sometimes words being put in my mouth, and I haven't said anything.
All right, so Perk, first of all, that's very Dame, right? That being said, what do you think the future holds for him?
Look, he's going to start the season off in a Trailblazer uniform, I believe. I think he just don't want to speak on the situation, because the last time he said something, you know, when they were asking him about the coaching hire and he voiced his opinion, he had to go back and forth with a few Twitter trolls and things like that, and people, newspaper writers from the Portland area. And I think Dame right now just want to be away from that. But I also think he's watching the front office and Neil very, very closely. You know, Chauncey was a great hire. That's a great first step. But now you have to make sure you get your roster straight. You know what I mean? You have to add those pieces to make him feel like, okay, we're moving in the right direction.
And well, look, I think this is a good situation for Dame because he learned to what Perk said. When you kind of like have that control where they're like openly saying like, what can we do to calm this situation? You're going to navigate that, but sometimes there are mistakes in navigating that. I think coming out and saying some things and having his words twisted, he was like, look, anything I say now will be directly to the GM. That way I know if any of this stuff gets out, I know who's responsible. And so I think this should be handled in-house. You might have to vocalize it outwardly so that they listen to you in-house, but I think he's doing exactly what he should do. He's discussing what's the best way to move forward with the Portland Trail Blazers.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.